Happy Wednesday! I hope that you're having a great day, whatever day you wind up watching this. Let's see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. It's a gorgeously sunny day, a little bit chilly. Supposed to snow off and on over the next week. It's exciting. Oops. I don't take pop-outs, but thank you. Okay. Good. And I will give a little spread. Okay, so sun position, moon position, star position. All right, what the heck do we have here? Okay, in the sun position, what's being illuminated, we have the Eight of Cups. In the moon position, what's being released, we have the Justice card. And in the star position, your guidance forward, we have the Empress. Okay, I feel like I understand the Cups and the Empress. I'm not quite sure about Justice yet, so let's start with the Eight of Cups. Some area of your life, what's being illuminated is you walking away from something, which this is ultimately a good card. Now, the person on the card is a little bit sad though, because say you used to really enjoy something or something you really liked to do, a person you like to be with, something like that. I'm not saying this is a breakup card. I'm just saying, just giving examples of things that people walk away from, and there is usually an element of grief accompanied with this walking away, right? You're like, thought that was going to be XYZ, turned out to be ABC, I gotta walk away, right? And the person knows that what's for them won't miss them, and endings are beginnings. There's an eclipse on the card. It's the only card in the tarot that has an eclipse on it. So there is this sort of element of like a cycle ending, cycle beginning. Now, with the Justice card in the moon position, this is a positive card, and it talks about cause and effect, talks about balancing things. If you do A, B will happen, and in the position of what's needing to be released, I'm almost getting that maybe you need to tip the scales in your favor. And I don't mean that in the sense that you put others down to build yourself up. I'm saying maybe right now you're like, oh, I've been keeping the peace. I've been doing I've just been keeping everything stable. But maybe right now, especially with the Eight of Cups energy, maybe you need a little bit of extra tender, loving care. And so it's like give and take in friendships. So I don't think that this is saying, hey, release balance, be unbalanced. I'm saying maybe you've been giving and now it's time for you to get. Like you've been giving, so now it's time for you to receive. Especially with the Empress in the star position, your guidance forward. This is a really abundant card. This is a card of like rest and creativity and just being so at ease with yourself. So again, say something in your life is happening where you're walking away from something, like maybe there's a little bit of grief, maybe there's a sense of sadness and loss, a little bit. So when that happens, it's like you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself so that, you know what I mean? And it's almost, I'm thinking I'm thinking about like maybe if you've gone out with your friends and you would always buy them a drink, or you'd buy them dinner, or you'd whatever, and then like say your budget that month doesn't really allow you to do that, but you want to go out and your friends are like, "Oh, don't worry, I got you." And you're like, really? And it's like, no, 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 no. You've been giving before. You've given plenty. You've given plenty. Like, time to receive a little bit. And this is also a card of, I feel like this is just such, like, you really have to focus on what you want in life. Like, what do you want to bring forth? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel sort of sensuous and luxurious? And I'm not saying like go overboard. I'm just saying, what can you do to take care of yourself to make you feel like the Empress card? And especially after, it's almost like when you say no to something, that means that there's space for yes. So what can you say yes to in this new space? It's also kind of funny because it's like, if you think about it, like on one side, it's like the scales are tipping into loss, and then the scales are tipping into abundance. So, from loss to abundance, hey, that's not a bad title. Let's pull a clarifying oracle card. Oops. I don't take pop-outs, but thank you. Okay. Okay, and then let's see if I can spread these. Okay, we're going to pull this card. Oh. Okay, so we have the unknown card. I feel like this is related to the walking away. You don't know what you're walking to, but you know that there's something better. And there's also, with the unknown, you can either think about it as being a positive situation or a negative situation, right? It's like, you don't know, so your brain is going to fill in the gaps. And a lot of times when the brain fills in the gaps, the brain is just trying to keep you safe. So it envisions a negative situation so that you can try and stay away from a negative situation. You're like, I don't want to do that. That's scary. I'm not going to do it. I might die, right? And I mean that like your brain unconsciously is always trying to keep you safe, right? But what if you go into the unknown as the Empress, where you're like, I have everything I need. The universe supports me. I always receive what I need to, when I need to, as much as I need it. And you know what? It's just, everything happens for my highest good. And, what's for me won't miss me. That's a different way to enter the unknown. And a much better way, because life will challenge you no matter what. So you might as well have the best time possible. And I don't mean that in an indulgent way, but I just mean that in a positive versus negative. So I hope this was helpful or insightful. If it was, you can let me know by leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon.